Hello, um, good evening. It's me again. Um, this video is specially made because Malaysia is about to have a general election. It's a big one. A lot of things are at stake. The previous election, the ruling government, which is the Barisan Nasional, lost a lot of seat, but they still remain in power. But they lost Penang and Selangor. So this coming election really is a big deal. So right now, both Barisan Nasional and the opposition is trying to win the people's of Malaysia vote. So they are going around and doing stuff. So, but I'm wondering, do they know what Malaysian wants? What does the average Malaysian wants? I'm not talking about the people who have it all already. I'm talking about the people on the ground, middle class and below. You know, if you're high class, you don't need to see this video. I mean, yeah, maybe I'm not trying to be bigotry. They are concerned from the upper middle class and the rich. They have their own concerns too, right? Of course. I apologize if I was trying to be, you know, I do not mean to be bigotry. I just want to highlight what do average Malaysian wants, you know. I'm considered middle class. I consider myself middle class. And I've been on the ground. I hang out with the people. Most of the time I don't take the car. I just go to the LRT and stuff like that. But that is still an excuse, actually. Okay, so what does Malaysian wants? One thing I think a lot of Malaysians are fed up is arrogant politicians. I think people do not want arrogant politicians anymore. I don't know. I don't know if there is anybody who likes arrogant politicians. So we want humble politicians. If you're humble, you're sincere, then people will vote for you. And if, you know, they cannot be arrogant and sincere unless you are sincerely arrogant. So you want leaders who are humble, not show off, belagak, sombong, kaya, menunjuk-menunjuk, you know. I don't think the people want that lah. Do you? I mean, I don't. That's number one. I think it goes back to the leader lah. A humble leader, humble leaders. Second, I think Malaysian generally wants cheaper stuff, because things are going up. A lot of things are becoming more and more expensive every year. So I think Malaysian wants things to go down, the price of things to go down. And I think the government, whoever in power, whoever going to go into this election, have to think about offering Malaysians a real solution on how to lower the price of stuff. You know, I don't care. I don't care whether they are government or they are opposition. Whoever going to go into this election, they will win a lot of vote if they can give the people solutions, because things are going. The prices of things are going up. I think people will appreciate if things are more affordable. You know, I think that's number two. Yeah, Malaysians are not picky. Malaysians are not choosy. They don't care about. I mean, we're not that big on environment concern. You know, we're big on crime. I'm concerned about the rising cases of crime, but I think the whole country can agree that we are concerned about the rising price of things. So things are getting more expensive. So if we want things to go down or affordable, and I think that's what the majority of Malaysian wants. You know, and anybody can give solutions to that. That'd be great. The third bonus thing, I think this is the general thing that I think a lot of people, a lot of Malaysian think about, especially nowadays, because if you read the newspaper, I think Malaysians are concerned about the rising crime. Um, there are a lot of foreigners in the country, so there are a lot of bad people happen in the country, so there's a lot of crime because the economy is going down. A lot of people don't have good jobs, and people are resorting to stealing or doing bad things, to get money, prostitution, gambling. Those things become more attractive because they offer, uh, people to lose their money or win a lot of money. It's just an illusion. So crime, I have okay. The solution to crime, I don't think any politicians right now have any good solution. They just want to give it to the police and then blame the police. If the police can't do that, if the crime rate is still high, they just blame the police. So I don't agree with that. So that's a third one that somehow they have to come up with a magic solution now in that, because crime happens all the time. But yeah. So for now, that's my short video on what Malaysian wants. What the average Malaysian wants for the coming election to be addressed is, lower the price of things, humble leaders, better leaders, leaders that lead, with humility and some brains, and sincere. Yeah, a good leader lah. We want a good leader. We don't want to get corrupt leaders. Honest to good leaders. Honest to good leaders. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.